games. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, okay, we have one other article actually, which I will cover now. Right on cue. Let's cover this other article just because we were already talking about New York and everything. Okay, so we have this article from Maxim Dlugy. This, I believe, is his third post on the topic. Oh, maybe I shouldn't cover it. Okay, let's cover it. Okay, what do we have? GM Maxim Dlugy clarifies his previous statement, saying he posted in an emotional state that he didn't see the harm in giving a false admission, and that he should not have brought Hikaru's name into this, amongst many other things. What? Wait, what? Wait, he didn't see the harm in giving a false admission? I mean, okay. I know this makes me question, like, what chess world I've been living in for my whole life. Okay. While many here have seen GM Maxim Dlugy's recent 2017 Title Tuesday explanation post, his recent edit to that post seems to have been missed by most. The edit links to a new blog post on his personal site. See the bottom, so I've compiled the notable parts here. Regarding his mindset when posting to Reddit, I made the Reddit post in an emotional state. Well, honestly, like, to be fair to Maxime, if you're going on Reddit to begin with, you really need to check yourself before you wreck yourself, because that's already a step in the wrong direction. No matter how you look at it, that's already a big step in the wrong direction. If you're on Reddit to begin with. Anyway, okay. 100%. Yeah. So I made the post in an emotional state. I expected my initial statement to clear my name and wasn't prepared for some of the more malicious comments made in response. Although I'm not new to chess, as my son pointed out today, I'm way too new to internet culture. Also true. Yeah, like you post something and then suddenly, like, anybody can become a keyboard warrior, and they can pretty much just go after you no matter what you say. I obviously know all about this extremely well from Reddit. Okay, next up we have, on his previous comments about him teaching fielding moves from students in Title Tuesday. From 2016 through to April 2017, I would sometimes use Title Tuesday as a teaching opportunity with my class. During this time, I played a total of 9 tournaments. I played 2 without student involvement, winning 1 of them. In the remaining 7, I severely underperformed. In 5 of them, which was the result I expected with the handicap I was giving myself. In 2 of the turns, I suspect the student in question was using engine assistance, although even this is really just speculation on my part, as I did not catch him cheating until much later. Okay, confused. All right, I'm a little bit confused, but I don't even understand what he's saying. So wait, now he's saying that, like, it was 2 events. He's saying it was like this event, that. I'm actually, like, I'm losing the thread here. I don't even understand what exactly he's saying. Like, he's like, I don't even understand which event is he saying. He's saying, like, he didn't cheat, he did cheat. Like, I don't even understand at this point. It's too confusing. Okay, providing far more details on how exactly he fielded questions. During the games, I would mostly make my own moves and comment on them out loud, as many have pointed out that the time control in a blitz tournaments don't really allow for a fully crowdsourced game. At critical junctures I felt could be instructive, I would think out loud 2 or 3 ideas and pull the class on what they felt was the best. The class only had a few seconds to yell out their ideas. When the cheating student was involved, the likelihood that the best move would be chosen was far higher, as one of the votes would be a confident and persuasive vote for the best engine move. The idea that one of my students was using engine assistance was the furthest thing from my mind. Again, I don't know. As someone who streams and talks about the games nonstop, I don't know. Like, you know, if chat gave me 5 moves in a row, I guarantee you I would know that they're cheating, that they're using a computer. I would just know. I would know. So to me, I find this, I don't know, somehow I find this very hard to believe. Just honestly, to me it sounds very, very hard to believe. Okay, on whether he gained an advantage using this method. Considering that most of these tournaments I consistently underperformed, I don't think I was doing anything wrong, as I felt that the handicap of involving students in my play was only making any rare positive result more impressive to me. On the one occasion when I won a tournament during a class, I simply thought I was having an especially good day, and when I was banned during the April 2017 tournament, I thought it was a mistake. Okay. Regarding whether or not fielding moves from students was cheating, if one wants to claim that involving anyone else in a tournament is cheating, under that definition, I cheated. However, the definition of cheating is to act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage. In my view, if you're giving yourself a disadvantage, as I believed I was doing, this is not cheating. Wait, what? I'm sorry, like I'm trying really hard to keep it together, but like I'm kind of wait, so he's saying he was disadvantaging himself when actually, okay, I'm sorry, I don't understand what he's saying. I'm so confused. I'm really confused by everything. Yeah. I don't understand what he's saying. That's how hard it is for me to read this. He's saying like it's like I cheated but I didn't cheat. Isn't that what he's saying? He's saying that kids gave him computer moves, but like he wasn't cheating basically. I don't even know. I'm so confused. Okay, on why he did it in Title Tuesday. Of course, a good example. Like I said, if Dlugy or anybody wanted to make a point of how you can actually give an instructive lesson to kids, what you would do is you would just play a random like rapid game of like 10 to 15 minutes, nothing on the line, no prize money, nothing. You just play a slow game, and there you can actually explain things. But in blitz game, kids are not going to gain anything from that at all. So I mean, that's yeah, bizarre. On why he did it in Title Tuesday. Title Tuesday coincided with these classes. If I wanted to show my students live high-level play during the class, this was the only way to do it. This was not about trying to win prize money. This was something we would do on rare occasions and not the primary focus of the lessons. Again, as I said, you just play a rapid game randomly. Just play a 10-minute game, 15-minute game, nothing on the line. Sure, you know, you can debate whether it's okay or not, obviously, but at the end of the day, like, nobody's really going to care. It's like, okay, you did a game, like, sure, like, it doesn't affect ratings, really. It doesn't affect anything. That's how it goes. All right, next up, regarding why he provided, in his words, a false admission of guilt. As many have pointed out, I only took 7 minutes to respond to chess.com and give a false admission of guilt. I was very busy during this period and had few rare opportunities to sit down in peace and play in a Title Tuesday event. A year earlier, my account was improperly flagged and reinstated. A few months earlier, technical difficulties with chess.com's site had wasted hours of my life in a tournament that I wouldn't be able to complete. Getting falsely flagged for cheating again was the last straw, and in a sense, I took my ball and went home. I didn't want to spend the energy or time fighting with chess.com's all-knowing algorithm. I didn't want to participate in any more Title Tuesday events. And since they claimed it was all confidential anyway, I didn't see the harm in giving a false admission to have access to a third account with which I could simply play for fun and at my leisure. Wait, what? No, I'm going to tell you again. Like, the DNA of a chess player, the DNA of a chess player, I'm just going to tell you, the DNA of a chess player, anybody who's like 2600, 2700, whatever, above a certain level, you have a lot of pride. No one is going to go and just do that in 7 minutes and be like, yeah, like I just like falsely, like I falsely cheated. No one's going to do that. No one's going to do that. That's just that's not the DNA of chess players. That's not how our minds work. You're not going to do that. All right. Okay. Now here we go. Here comes the good stuff. Here. I think we're finally, this is what everyone wants to see. On his previous post, comments regarding Hikaru and I have had multiple run-ins throughout our respective careers, and I always felt some animosity from him. As I said earlier, again, dude, like you're simply like misstating things. The only time that Dlugy and I have ever even been in the same room together was during the US Championship. I believe it was 2006 in San Diego when he got a wild card to play. Someone can fact check that if I have the wrong year, but I'm pretty sure it was 2006. So that's the only time we ever played in a tournament together. Was the US Championship, and we played a blitz match afterward. That is literally the only in-person interaction I have ever had in my entire life with Dlugy. I mean, if he says animosity and wants to refer to like playing blitz games on ICC, like I don't know, like 20 years ago or something, I mean, I guess like maybe there's something that I'm forgetting. Like it's very possible, but you know, I wouldn't be shocked if at some point when I was like 14 years old or 15 years old, if I lost a game to him and I cursed him out. That's like totally within the realm of possibility. But trying to extrapolate that into run-ins throughout our respective careers is just a flat out lie. Honestly, it just is. Like, what is he talking about? Animosity? I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Dlugy. Like what? I'm jealous of Dlugy. Like what? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if I said something when I was like 14, 15. I'm just like, you know, I used some curse words after losing a game. Like that's totally possible. But to extrapolate that into somehow like animosity or somehow respective careers, like I'm sorry, like I'm actually really confused by this. Like you know, if someone like God had said this, maybe I could see that. But Dlugy saying this, someone who I've only ever seen. I've only ever played in one tournament together. Like the US Championship is the only time ever that I ever saw him even in person at a tournament. It's just beyond bizarre. beyond bizarre. Like animosity or jealous, like what? Like what am I jealous of? We're not even competitors, we're not rivals. Like again, getting back to the word that he loved to use yesterday, I don't even know what he's talking about. I really don't know what he's talking about. Okay. Although my dealings with Sunil were mostly cordial and respectful, I did take his comments about me made to Mark Kurtzman somewhat personally. Okay, dude. Again, something that I don't know anything about. If I am wrong and claim that Hikaru has an interest in his stepfather's business, I'm willing to admit and apologize for that insinuation. It does, however, rub me the wrong way the apparent glee Hikaru has for dragging my name through the mud. This morning when I was putting together the post on Reddit, I was similarly a bit too gleeful in attempting the same to him. What? Wait, this just feels like deflection. I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, like, I mean, what? I'm gleeful? Jeez, okay, dude. Whatever you say. I mean, what do you say? Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so confused by all this. Like, the dude basically, he admitted to cheating on chess.com. That is known. The emails are out there. But like, I'm like super gleeful for covering a story where he admitted to cheating on chess.com. Like, what? Yeah, right now I'm super gleeful, right? Exactly. Like, my god, welcome to the world of chess. For everybody who's not in chess, you're probably starting to see this facade about how we're all geniuses, we all think ahead, we all know what we're doing is complete bullocks, for lack of a better British English word. All right, moving on. Let's see what else is said. I don't particularly like Hikaru, but much like how Magnus should not have brought my name into this affair, I should not have brought Hikaru's name into it. My issues with Sunil and my issues with Hikaru are separate and not really part of this larger scandal. Now, that is actually the first thing I've seen here, which I actually agree with. This is the first thing that I've seen that makes perfect sense, and I think it's true. He should not have. I also think he's overreading what Magnus said on the topic, and he's seeing something far larger than what was said at all. Lastly, he makes a firm statement regarding his actions. A number of comments asked me to unequivocally state that I did not cheat. I must add the equivocation of the events surrounding my 2017 play. If you take the stance that my involving weaker players at what I believe to be my disadvantage was cheating, then I cheated on 7 occasions. Okay. If you take the stance that only when engine assistance was given was I cheating, then I cheated twice. Wait, if you take the stance that if I had no reason to suspect that I had an advantage, then I didn't cheat, then I never cheated? What? What? Okay, maybe this is me being too gleeful, but sorry, what? So wait, he's saying that he never cheat. Okay, I mean this blows my mind. Just blows my mind. I don't even know what to say. But apparently I'm being too gleeful about this, right? I'm being too gleeful. Okay. All right. Okay. With that equivocation out of the way, in my 40+ year career in chess, with the sole exception outlined above, I never cheated in online or over the board play. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm being too gleeful now. Also, like, yeah, what to say? Okay. I don't even know what I'm so confused by what he said. I'm so confused. So, all right, that's it for the article. Now let's get back to some chess for a little bit, and then we have one video